Man, what's up? What's happening, everybody? You already know who it is. It's He Said, She Said, Kentucky's best podcast, the world's most dangerous podcast. Why are you looking at me like that?
Go ahead, go.
Oh, okay. But anyways, even though we knew to a few, you know what I'm saying, we owe to a lot, I'm going to introduce everybody right here. We have the curvaceous, the sexy, sensual.
Oh.
Let me keep going.
Keep going.
I ain't going to keep going. But anyways, we have Miss Chrissy J in the building. Go introduce yourself, Chrissy.
Hey, we're not intelligent.
I did. I feel intelligent.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You said
intelligent.
He said intelligent.
I said intelligent.
Intelligent.
See?
What's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Chrissy J. Some of you know me by Chris. Some of you know me by Christina. Chrissy J. Or if you know me for a long time, it's Tina.
It's Tina.
One time for the one time.
And then over here, we got my right-hand man to my left, the sexy, the sensual, the beautiful, intelligent, curvaceous, Jarvis, intelligent, Jarvis, a.k.a. JT, a.k.a. Theodore. Go and introduce yourself, man.
What's happening, y'all? Yeah, you already know.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's it. And then, of course, everybody, you already know who it is. It's your boy, Q
Walker.
Everybody.
Q Walker. The sexy, sensual.
All that.
Curvaceous.
So,
thick,
first of
beautiful.
all, before we get started,
Okay.
y'all see what they did to me today?
What-
Y'all see they came in here in the blue, repping Lexington. Ain't nobody told me about nothing. Not only do they have the blue, they're here in the gray sweats. Ladies, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know they ain't.
Go ahead.
I can't believe your girl let you out in your gray sweats. This shit, yo, G.
She don't know.
She don't know. When she don't know, she will know.
You changed
I'm
the
gonna let
car.
her know.
Changing the car.
You changed the car. Yeah. But yeah, today's topic, since we got Christmas coming up 8 days away, we wanted to talk about, relationships as it pertains to Christmas. And also anybody who is watching right now, if you want to comment, please, in the comment section, I'm gonna put the link to it. But when you do click on the link to have to give permission for your comments to appear on the page, make sure you click where it says "Let's stream your Facebook comments." Click on that so your comments can appear in the comment section. But anyways, let's get it right on into the proceedings. First things first. When you're in a relationship, first of all, how long do you need to be in a relationship before you should exchange gifts? Before we even get into the relationship part, do you have to be dating? Do you have to be talking? Like, what's the parameters?
Like,
what's the
are
parameters?
we in a relationship? Like, do we go together? Are we just kicking it? Are we just
kicking
friends with benefits, but major benefits? Like, what status does it have to be? Like, are we talking about any level of kicking it with somebody? Or do we have to be like, will you go with me, yes or no, or maybe?
Jarvis? Jarvis?
Back in the days, I think back in the days, it would go something like, if it was around October, November, we're going to wait till after December to be official.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm just playing.
Okay.
You say y'all gonna date and talk until after Christmas.
After Christmas.
And then, hey, what you think we make this thing official?
Official. After Christmas.
Start the first of the year together, go through the whole year together.
Yeah.
Why you looking at me like that?
And then the following year, I ain't gonna feel bad about getting you. So I'm gonna go all out.
Come on now.
PS5.
What you want?
Ladies,
what you want?
Peep game. What they on though. Tell them we been know what they on. We been new.
I'm just saying, at that point in time, we done put a whole year in, so you deserve something at that point in time.
Whole year.
Okay, so should you wait a whole year before you tap the nana?
That's neither here nor
No,
there.
I'm just saying you deserve. We done put a whole year. What's the difference?
Okay.
We supposed to give up our mind, body, soul, and everything else, but y'all don't want to give up Christmas gift.
Hold on now. Who said y'all was the prize? What if we the prize?
Know your worth, kings out there. Know your worth out there. Stop letting these women think.
Ladies.
Know your worth.
We the prize. Man.
Don't let them get you on.
Don't let them get you on. They said they're wrong. We got somebody who says maybe follow his lead as to not appear on overly giving or a trick.
Oh.
But
okay, so I have an issue with the trick.
Okay, go ahead.
Like, what makes you a trick? I've seen people to say, well, he's tricking on her. Like he does this, and for me, like my
bad. I do apologize. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna say something. That my thing is, and this goes into love languages.
Mm-hmm.
So the 5 love languages, mine is gift giving. Not because I necessarily like receiving them, but I'm a gift giver. I'm a helper. I love giving to other people. So that's what I do. I give because I show my love, not because of anything. I ain't nobody's trick. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I do. And then words of affirmation. So that's what I like. I like to be affirmed. Words of affirmation from somebody. For me, that means more to me. Sometimes, cards and everything than anything else. But I ain't nobody's trick.
So back to the tricking comment. Like, is there a certain time frame for when you start doing that type of stuff?
I don't. You know what? I think it depends on the vibe. I think it depends on how you vibe with somebody, because you can meet somebody and be kicking it with them for 6 months, right? And never really have that connection. Then meet somebody and after 2 weeks later.
Because that's what I was gonna say. To me, quote unquote tricking is as soon as you meet somebody, you throwing the bag at them and okay, let's go in here and get whatever you want. Like, to me, that's tricking.
That's tricking.
That's tricking. Like, I don't even know you.
Is it tricking if you got it though?
Well, I mean, if you got it.
I heard it ain't tricking if you got it.
That's what I was gonna say, because everybody's standards is different, right?
Yeah.
So, $100 to me might be like $5 to someone else. You know what I'm saying?
Or are you just saying basically he's doing it because he feels like that's the only way that he can reel in women, so he's just out here just tricking, just
I've
throwing
seen
money.
that too, though.
Yeah, well, a lot of dudes do that.
But is it tricking if you got it? Is my thing.
Yeah, it is.
Is it still?
I mean, I think if you're doing it just for the simple fact of trying to get, then yeah, because
okay.
I mean, if you think about it, right? Like, I always think back to when I was in high school.
That was a long time ago, yeah.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. So when we was in high school, I remember we would be like sophomores, and the chicks our age was messing with like little dope boys that was like, you know what I'm saying?
19, 22, yeah.
And everybody knew they was messing with everybody anyways, but she'll come to school with a fresh pair of J's on.
You already knew what it was.
And you already knew what it was.
Okay, so what about our adult life? Like we grown now. 30s, 40s, all that. So where we at? Is it tricking or what? Like,
okay, at that point, it depends also what your kid status is, because some of that money needs to go to your kids. So if you ain't got no kids and you 30, 40, hey, have a ball.
Hey man, I seen this meme the other day. It said, man, y'all heard Dior and y'all's women. Your mama be doing the same. But they say your mama had the same outfit on since she came to America.
Man, let's see. Let me get some of these comments on her. What she say here? Who is this? This is Nicole Rollins. She said, if you are having sex with me and you can give me a gift, LOL, and vice versa. I guess so. I guess so. And then Fifi, she said, but love languages should be in his language, so he can feel love. If gift giving is his language, maybe throw him off.
Who said Chrissy, I miss you?
Who's that? Yacinda Mill. Is that name sound familiar?
You said what?
Yeah, I don't know. I
ain't got my glasses on.
Yeah, what's that?
Oh, hey girl.
Yeah. I don't know. That
Hey,
she said text her Chrissy, so you know. But let's see, Ashley Bradford. She said, I don't think there should be a time limit on the gift giving. If I'm dating someone and we are official, then I expect a gift.
But that's key word, official. What makes you official? Does it gotta be yes, we are together, or we just kicking it? But I guess my question
does he know y'all official?
Yeah, does he know y'all official? Who dates anymore? And I say that to say that I can't remember the last. Like, if I'm interested in you, I'm one of them type. I'm an Aquarius, so I'm all in right then and there. I can't tell you the last time I've dated, which they say dated multiple guys just to see. Went on a date with this person. I'm kicking it with this multiple people. Yeah, like I can't tell you. Like if I vibe with you, I vibe with you, and when I'm kicking it with you, like I'm all in. I don't really want to divide my attention up somewhere else.
So that brings me up to the next topic is, should you be exclusive in order to do the gift giving, or should you, like you said, you know what I'm saying, just be, if we kicking it, you know?
No, I don't think you have to be exclusive. I mean, if you like that person well enough and y'all just ain't got to that point or whatever setting, y'all going out on dates. I mean, you still spending money. If y'all go out to eat, he's spending money then. So what difference does it make?
I agree with that. I think
right.
Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable.
If y'all still, what's it called? What's it called? Double
standard.
Double Dutch. I mean, what's the
going Dutch?
Yeah, going Dutch.
Yeah, what she pay and I pay.
If y'all doing that, then I probably wouldn't expect no gift because you still making me pay for my half, or But if you go out sometimes and I pay and you pay, like, what would be the difference in us exchanging gifts? And it don't have to be nothing major. I mean, I guess it depends on
that's what I was getting ready to say. Like, it depends on how long you've been kicking it and the gift in itself. Like, if the gift value is the equivalent to a meal, then I mean, no harm, no foul. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying you go out to eat.
Equivalent to Wendy's, or
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Or
big,
real
go home.
You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all go out to eat and the meal comes up to $40, $50, and like you said, what's the difference between giving a gift that's equivalent to $40, $50?
Yeah.
But you know, if y'all ain't like that, then you know, hey, I'll get you a teddy bear and some flowers or something.
I mean, hey, that's cool, but
yeah,
the
I mean, I
thing
think
is,
it's solid. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
the
mean,
thought.
yeah, one, I think that we really should just take, and maybe just because I'm the type of person, honestly, where like I don't care too much for gifts. Like, you know, if you give me a gift, it'll be a surprise, and I'm grateful, but
Mhm.
I don't like that's not really my love language.
What's your
like
love language?
Probably remember we did the thing.
Yeah,
we
most
did. I think it was-
guys
yeah,
are
a year ago.
I think mine
touch,
was like
physical touch and quality time is what I like. Undivided attention. Like
mine
quality
was
time.
like words of affirmation and
Fine.
maybe touch, I think.
Yeah, I ain't
like that
seen
was
no guy that's taken the test that would physical touch was not
Yeah.
one of the top two.
I can't remember what mine is. Fifi said if he isn't on the same page and he doesn't reciprocate, is that a new argument?
It depends on the.
It'd be
It
good.
could be. It depends on.
It'd be good to get it out the way up front.
Yeah, to know of expectations. That's the thing.
Mm.
What are your expectations?
Yeah.
I mean, and I just want to know for all the women that are out there watching right now. I mean, do y'all feel like that the man has to get you something? So, you know, please comment.
Yeah, please, yeah.
Because I want to hear what that is. Like if you feel like if a man does not get you something, you feel like he
doesn't value.
he doesn't value
as
you.
much.
Or maybe you are putting more forth and effort into thinking this is something much more than what he think it is.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like he think that it's y'all just kicking it, and she's on some this might be long term type stuff. Is that what you allude
What
to? Something like
did
that?
we talk about when we had Robin G on? Most women, when they meet a dude, first thing they think, shit, I can marry this cat.
Gotta stop doing
You know
that.
what I mean? And dudes ain't thinking like that.
Nah.
Like,
Nah,
it's just a different.
not up front.
Mm.
Not up front. And let's see, Quentin Smith, he said, I'm going to say it. I don't see nothing wrong. That's the gift of giving for most men.
He said what? Say it one time.
I'm going to say it. I don't see nothing wrong. That's the gift of giving for most men. Is he talking about pipe work?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Okay.
My bad. That's what he's talking about. The gift
That's
of giving.
free.
That's free? Nah, Drake said, I said so good. I said that for free.
Nice.
Oh, somebody, I can't hardly see it because it's blurry, but somebody said, I feel like he should. That's all I seen. I feel like he should.
I feel like he should. Well,
Yes, I do feel like the man should get me something, and if I don't get something, then it's not as
He
serious
said,
as I thought it was.
let me put that comment up there for the ones that Jarvis alluding to, and that's Ashley Bradford's comment that's up on the screen right now. Go ahead, Jarvis. You by comment on that.
See, I mean, you know, everybody's different, so I get it, but I just don't see it that way. But I can't be mad if someone else sees it that way. You know what I'm saying? That'll be one of those things. Whether I just decide like, okay, I understand what this is. This is what she wants, and I'm either gonna, conform, or I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, it ain't that serious to me. Like, I ain't.
But is this a conversation that y'all had with people that y'all kick it with before, Christmas? Okay, so let me ask you this: the first when you was with not with, but now that you're with G, how long was y'all together before Christmas? Like probably about 3 months. I think I remember when y'all first got together. So probably about 3 months, right?
Talking since like the May. So
okay. So
yeah. So for me, I was.
You was already you was there because you had put so much time and effort and put months.
But I'm still not the like. Listen, and I know this sounds bad.
No, it don't.
But I am the type where I'm just like, listen, what do you want? Either just tell me what you want, or I'm like, I'll get you a gift card and you
don't like it. Okay, see.
I mean, but if I do hear something, like there's a couple things like
just stand
like
out.
for this Christmas that I know just from what I've heard just through general conversation that I've been mindful to keep in mind.
What's your sign again?
Gemini.
Ooh. Jarvis, that's why we get along every other day, just because you're bipolar. All y'all Geminis out there. You have two different personalities.
But yeah.
I mean, but at least, see, for me as a woman, it means more to me. Don't ask me what I want. like I like the fact that you pay attention to the things that I like or things that we just discuss, or I might say something. Not saying that I'm beating around the bush, but just it makes a difference when you're like, I don't even think you're paying attention, but you are paying attention. So it's not so much about how much the gift cost, it's more for me about the thought and that you thought about some things that I didn't even think you was even thinking about. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't want to have to be, because to me it ends like, damn, you asked me, so I already know what I mean. Listen, I love surprises. All day, every day, any day, I love surprises. So I don't even want to know. Like, I'm not one of them type of people that's like, here's $1,000 for a purse. Nah, you go get it. You know what I'm saying? Surprise me with it or whatever. I don't want to know. Like it's the thought of the effort that you put into it for me.
So I mean, that's a topic we'll talk about down the line. But Miss Autumn Ross, what did her comments say? I've always felt that if someone gives a gift, it should be given from the heart without expectation.
There you go.
To receive one in return, you should
sure.
give the gift from the right place. The mindset takes away from the possibility of being upset if you do not receive one back.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I do like that comment, but in reality, that always doesn't go over like that.
Because you get to thinking to yourself, like, hold on, like maybe I like her more than she like me. If she didn't give me something, you might think something like
that. But
it
goes into so many other things that we discussed earlier, not with y'all, but just period about thoughts on Christmas. You have a whole different thought process on gift giving than most people. You got some people that's about religion, or you got the whole thing about, I don't celebrate no pagan. You know what I'm saying? Like it just depends on. So all that needs to be talked about up front.
But it needs to be talked up front. But also, how much time have y'all been together though? You see what I'm saying? Because if you've been together, let's say if y'all been talking since October, right? I feel like that's something that needs to be discussed. But if we start talking a week or two before Christmas,
no, that's different.
Yeah, that's what I said. We don't need to talk about that.
Time frames.
Yeah, exactly.
So what would you do?
Okay.
What would you do? And I'm just throw something out there.
Okay.
Either one of y'all.
Go ahead.
Y'all been talking to a chick or whatever since, we'll say September, October.
Okay.
You know, September, October, whatever.
You see what people write?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
So September, October, right? Y'all kicking. I'm talking about seeing each other at least 3-4 times a week, kicking and going strong.
Okay.
Y'all already sleep together. Y'all ain't made it official, but it's basically like
we official without making it official.
Yeah, without saying it. You know, y'all there.
Okay.
And what if you just kind of like, you know, we ain't discussed it or whatever, and but you're not a really big gift giver when it comes to that, because it's not the important thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What if she buys you something that was so unexpected? Like, what if she buys you
like a PlayStation 5 or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Just place the PS5.
I probably feel bad.
That's what I'm saying. Would it make you feel some sort of way as a man? But your thing was you wasn't gonna do it because you didn't think, or you're like, you know what? We've been kicking a little bit. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to.
And then she goes
out and get you something like a PS5. Like, are you then gonna try to go back and make up for it?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna like?
You got to.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to wait till like the next thing comes up or something. But like, see,
that's rough, bro.
But that's one thing that I've had to tell myself that I've had to catch, just over the years and in my relationship, I have to catch myself and say, just because I think this way does not mean that my girl thinks this way. So I may not be the type of person that, I don't care for gifts. I don't care for this, and that, but that ain't necessarily how she thinks.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
But I'm not going to lie. I got a bad habit of like, okay, man, I ain't really like,
it doesn't mean that much to you, but
man, like I told people, man, listen, when I pass away, like, please don't get flowers and put it on anything. Don't do any of it. Like,
but your thing ain't for you, it's for everybody else though.
Yeah,
get it.
That's what you gotta remember. So that's why it goes back, and it's always gonna go back to this. That's why knowing somebody's love language is so important, because just because somebody doesn't love you the way that you think they should love you doesn't mean that they don't love you with everything that they have.
True.
We express things totally different.
Right.
So that's why you got to be open enough to say, you know what, like you said, maturity. That's what becomes maturity. Just because I don't think that that's important, don't mean they don't think that's important. Yeah. So I got to be open enough to work with them and go based upon my feelings as well as theirs.
Yeah,
so
that's right. For everybody who's tuning in and comment, do me a favor. In the comment section, there is a link to where you can click on it. And when you click on that link, you should see down at the bottom right there. You click on it to have your Facebook comments appear because a lot of people's comments is pulling up as Facebook users. So click that right there and your comment will show with your picture and everything like that. But on to
listen, though, read that one though.
What
comment?
It
said something like I hope his birthday comes before mine.
I missed that one. Oh, okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. So let me see who actually said that. Because I need to put a name. This is Fifi Kova. She said, hopefully his birthday comes before mine because I'm going to match energy at that point. So
hey, that's real though, man. I love that though.
It is because it's like, okay, let me see what he's doing for birthday, and then Christmas come around. Well, I mean, you only got me a card, so you know it is what it is at this point. But speaking of that, you know what I'm saying? How much is too much money to spend on a Christmas gift for your significant other, or the person you talking to, or the person you dating?
I don't think there's an amount because everybody's pockets is different.
Yeah, that is
you know
true.
what I'm saying? If somebody's making, 6 figures, just put it out there, $150 a year. It may not be nothing for them to drop $1,200 on a purse for a woman that, you know what I'm saying, he's involved with, he knows that's what she likes. But for somebody that's, maybe.
But then it goes back to, yeah, I know. It goes back to having that conversation you was talking about, because if I'm making $150 a year and I know you making roughly $30,000-$40,000 a year, I can't expect you to get me what I would get you, and that's basically what Joe was talking about. So when you give the gift, it's got to come, like Adam said, it's got to come from a place of understanding, like, I'm doing this because I want to, not because I'm expecting you to match this gift with something I'm giving you.
But I don't even think that men usually expect women to
we
match.
We
and
don't.
To be honest with you, and I'm really not trying to be funny, y'all.
We don't expect shit.
I am a big gift giver. Like, if I'm with you, or just even my friends, you know what I'm saying, my loved ones, like, if I got it, I got it. Like, to me, money comes, money goes.
That's true.
And it makes me feel so much better when I give to other people, just to see a smile on their face or make them feel good. Mm-hmm. So that in itself is enough for me. Yep. I don't expect the things that I do for my friends or loved ones or anybody for that. I don't expect their energy to match it, as far as, like, if I know that's what you got and you really gave it to me because you love me and you really thought about, like, thoughtful gifts are what matters to me. Mm-hmm. Like, damn, I really needed that. Like, or they know, people know I love, you know what I'm saying, listen to Breezy's music. So my godmom always gets me, like, anytime she sees Black Pyramid, she'll give me a jacket or whatever. What are you shaking your head for?
No, just go ahead. I'm just listening. I'm just listening.
But I'm saying, just knowing me and thinking enough of me and the things that I like, and the things that, even if it's small. So listen, I mean, you might not ever be able to match what I do.
I'm gonna pull them up, Jarvis. I see you looking at the comments. Let's see here. This one I got her on the screen is from Brittany Briscoe. She said, everybody's different. Some people really love giving gifts. If it comes from the heart, why does it matter what it costs?
Yeah. Agreed.
And then let's see, Miss Ashley Bradford. She said there's not an amount to it. Then let's see here. Miss Aisha Marie. She said, I go all out and I never expect anything back at all. Do what you can.
Yep.
And then we got Miss Vasquez.
Holla at Aisha.
She's giving gifts with, not expecting nothing back. And then we got Miss Vasquez right here. She said, I'm a gift giver. This is how I express my feelings. So I really like you. I give big. I spend big. Fellas, holler at her too. Man, but that goes back to what you were saying and what you were saying earlier, is that if you spend big, do you expect a big gift back in return as a woman?
You can be honest.
Yeah. I mean, because this is just my train of thought.
We're gonna ask y'all.
Could be
and
wrong.
We want her to answer too. So
go ahead, Jarvis.
If you as a woman spends big on a man, do you expect him to spend big back on you? So if you got him something that, let's just say the PlayStation 5, since that's the hot thing, right?
Yeah.
$500.
$500.
Right?
Yep.
$500. Do you expect him to match that energy, like Fifi said? Y'all expect him to match that energy with 500 or better? Or if he came and got you a
some Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, or a Ninja blender or something. Is that cool?
Hey, she said
no.
No. Aisha said no.
Come on, Aisha, I was rooting for you, man.
Because man, it's just a natural human thing that if you go that big, I feel like you're gonna expect. It doesn't have to match the $500, but you're going to be expecting something that's comparable,
man.
You know what I'm saying? So as a woman, Christina,
what?
500 for 500?
If a man,
it's not necessarily the amount for me. I keep telling you what's the thought. So say I spend $500 on PlayStation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets me a gift certificate to get my feet done because I like my feet.
Okay.
A gift card to Sephora because I love Sephora. I'm just putting it out there, y'all.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And he might just buy me my favorite perfume and maybe an outfit. That might not equal $500, but the small things is like he paid attention to the things that I like.
Okay.
Now,
what if he didn't though?
Now, it ain't the fact that I bought him a $500 PlayStation because if I did it, that's what I did because I wanted him to have it and I did it out of love. But if you go buy me a Ninja and I already got a Ninja at the spot, then we got a problem. Because then you just buy stuff. You ain't paying attention. You know what I'm saying?
Just buying me whatever.
What do I need a Ninja for? Yeah. You know what I mean?
You ain't never seen me blend
that.
Like,
I just don't see like.
Talk about Ashley's comment.
Yeah, like okay, Ashley. So I'm gonna read your comment out. I do expect him to spend big back. I would be mad if I didn't get much of anything if I know he has it to spend. My thing is then just buy ourselves whatever we want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's kind of how I see that. You know, I mean, listen, I don't want y'all to think I'm cheap. I'm really not cheap, right?
I am.
Jarvis the most frugal.
I'm cheap.
But what I'm saying is let's forget the gifts. Let's go on a trip. How about that?
Okay.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with it.
That's dope. That's dope.
Listen,
I'm all for
memories over materials.
That's dope.
But that comes with wisdom.
That's dope.
That comes with wisdom, and that comes with age.
Let's go on a trip. Let's eat some good food.
Let's go to
put our feet in the sand.
Man, let's go to Frankfurt or Louisville. let's do it up. Why not? We're gonna ball out for Christmas. Let's see, let's get some more of these comments. We got Brittany Briscoe. She said, if you're my man, you'll know what I like. So if it's a blender or Bath and Body Works, then yes, I'd love that.
Go, Brittany. Brittany.
Even you know, spending a big amount for him, that's okay with you because, like you said, he paid attention to what you like, and there was the thought in what he got you versus the amount of money he spent.
Yeah,
with the
for
thought.
sure. So I'm gonna give you a prime example, and not even to put Q out there because we done talked about this 1,000 times, right? Listen. Everybody know that Q got
multiple kids,
multiple children.
Children.
Listen, I got you. I'm on it. Okay? I got you.
Take care of him.
Listen, he's a really good father. Everybody knows. So as a woman coming into this relationship, if I got involved with him, right, and we've already had the conversations about child support and how they be ripping them, right? I know what his situation is.
Okay.
So for the fact that he would do anything for me, and I know it may be a stretch just because he does it, that would mean more to me than anything because it's like I know going in what his situation is. And he got babies he got to take care of, and he just not where he wants to be at financially, right?
That's real spill.
So if you do take the time now to even buy me something like Bath and Body Works and maybe a gift card like that, I couldn't do much, but like that's gonna mean so much that you even thought enough to say, you know what? I didn't really have it probably. And I probably took a little bit away from my kids of what I normally do. You know what I'm saying? Or even myself just to get you this. And I'm saying we think about this get greater later because then I'm thinking, okay, we're going to build together. And then once we get to that point, then that stuff will come in.
I do have a question.
I think that matters.
But then, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. For all the women or the men on here, how much effect does your friends and other people's opinion matter with how you think? So like if your friend's like, hey girl, what did he get you for Christmas? Does that affect how you thinking right now? Like if you were to just be like, he got me a Ninja blender.
Not any different than what it's going to affect when you talk about people getting different engagement rings. Everybody's pockets ain't like everybody's pockets. Like at the end of the day, I can't compare my situation to your situation. And even if my man's listen,
people are like people.
That's what you would do.
Yeah,
because I'm different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But there are other, to get what Jarvis is saying, there are other girlfriends in circles. They're like, oh, girl, what your man get you for Christmas? Oh, he got me some socks and a t-shirt. Oh, what? Did you get that?
girl, my man got me this. Your man only got you some socks.
We want to get cool in the summer. That was my question.
But the thing about it, if your friend does it, are they really your friends? If they say it to you like, oh, girl, so he got like, no, for real, like, cause then that's hurt. Like, like you hurt my feelings. Like, you basically down on me because that's what he got, and maybe that's all he had. And it ain't even about that's all he had, because Jarvis, if you making 6 figures, right?
I'm not, by the way, so no ideas.
Listen, but I understand you're trying to build something and we're investing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, not right now, but babe, when we get there, we there. Cool. It's the understanding. So it just depends on where you at in maturity level and where you at in your relationship as to,
yeah, you're right.
you know, the expectations. Like, it ain't that he got it. He got it, but he's using it for something different.
Yeah.
So we can have more later, right?
Mm-hmm. But you still got them old petty friends, though. Not you.
Yeah.
Not you. But
but
you still got those petty friends.
Might have petty family members.
That's so
hell, might be a parent.
Yeah.
Could be a parent.
But that's so high school, though.
You deserve better than that. Why he just get you? Like, there are parents who do stuff.
So now
like
are you basing my work on what somebody buys for me, on material things?
But it's so many people that
I get
think
it.
in that realm.
And
you know what I'm saying?
But for you to say I deserve better than that, because a man could get me all the persons in the world, but that don't mean he ain't out here cheating on me.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing though, Chrissy.
Yeah.
That's you. There are a whole bunch of other women that, like you said, you're different, so you view things a little bit different than most women. But if you're around a whole bunch of girlfriends after Christmas, and y'all drinking y'all wine, and y'all having y'all little pajama party, and y'all disclosing what everybody got for Christmas, and they come to you and they're like, "Oh, Chrissy, how'd your man like that? You know, PS5. Oh, girl, he love it. What'd he get you? Oh, well, he just got me a Ninja blender. Is that all he got you? So now, not you, but now it's gonna start.
Why would she say just?
But see,
keyword,
but that's the point though. Mm-hmm. Some women are petty like that, so they'll throw that in there, and now you got seeds of doubt creeping in your head. Like, damn, her dude got her this, her dude what? So now you going home with an attitude because your man gave you a gift that was some thought behind it, but you done compared it to what everybody else got. So now you done feel some type of way. Now you feel like you should have got more for what you gave him.
I'm not, because my friends don't have that much influence over me when it comes to my work.
The baby's gifts too.
When it comes to that.
Wait, you said? Oh, what you said? I'm bad.
Oh yes, that's something we discussed.
Yeah, we about to get into all. Speaking of, baby, you know what? That was a perfect segue. Buying gifts for the children. Jarvis, I'm throwing this over here to you first, my guy. How long should you be with somebody until you buy gifts for the kids and or the parents?
If I'm with somebody or talking to someone, and if I met their kids, I'm probably just gonna buy gifts for the kids, just in general. And it may not be nothing big, but it's
that's something I can see you doing.
Yeah, I would buy gifts for the kids just cause.
Even if they was just T-shirts, just something,
something,
whatever.
Got you.
Something. So yeah, I don't really think it's a timetable on that. But if I have already met the kids, it must have been like at least a few months.
Of course, yeah.
Right?
Well, you would hope so.
Yeah, because I would definitely be, more conscious about meeting somebody's kids nowadays.
Yeah, that's why I said I would hope that she wouldn't just be bringing the kids around every time that she met. And if it got to the point to where you did meet the kids, she sees a future with you at this point.
Yeah.
So now it's not that you feel obligated.
Some of y'all out there.
Yeah, some of these people. But anyways,
some of y'all kids know everybody in Lexington.
Man, listen.
I'm just playing.
No, he ain't.
I don't know.
No,
listen,
he ain't. No, he ain't.
I don't go out no more. I don't get out. I don't know nothing no more that's going on in Lexington.
That was
No.
Petty LaBelle.
Some of these moms, they can go to Walmart right now and their kid could probably name 5 dudes walking the aisles. Right? Hey, mom, ain't that?
Uncle,
hey, mom,
Uncle John.
Ain't that?
Uncle Q.
Hey, what that? Hold on, Bill. Hold on. You slid there right on
guys,
there.
I'm gonna be fair. It's some dudes that use their kids as stuff too. So
God, that is true too. I've never used my kids lately,
so.
but I'm right there with you. I'm piggyback behind Jarvis and what he said. If it's been long enough to where I've actually met your child, I'm gonna get them age appropriate gift that's not really that much. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't getting no Nintendo Switch.
Nah, you cancel that.
Yeah.
But what I will do is I might get you a $25 gift card to GameStop or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Who said that?
Huh? You said close it.
Who said that?
Who said damn? That would be
don't take that negative.
Aisha Marie. Don't take that negativity home.
Who was
that? That was Aisha. She said, don't take that negativity home.
I know that's right.
What about you, Chris? As far as gift giving for the kids and/or the parents?
Oh, definitely all that.
All that.
Like, well, if I've met the parents, or even if I haven't met them, but I've conversed with them, because sometimes you might live in a different state or whatever. If I've built some type of relationship, if I'm comfortable enough to text you or whatever, I've known you for some time or whatever. And like I said, it's not even nothing major, just something. And I definitely wouldn't expect the same in return for them to do it for mine, because it might be a different type of relationship.
Yeah.
But when it comes to kids, yeah, for sure, I'm
what about parents, Jarvis? Because like she said,
I'm probably not doing it for parents unless I'm gonna physically have to see them or be there. Then I would feel like, all right, maybe I need to take them something. But that's gonna be them $5 candles from Bed Bath and Beyond.
Who's getting $5 candles from Bed Bath and Beyond? They $24.99.
Now, who was having that little candle sale?
It was $9.99.
Well, the $9.99 candles.
And it was all sold out online, and I couldn't get none because I was in.
But what you gonna get a dad?
He gonna get that.
He gonna get the candle too.
But you know what? Most of the time when I do things like that, I do it. Y'all crazy. If it's for the parents, most of the time I'll do a gift card for them to go to a restaurant, and I'll put both of their names on it. Yeah. A nice little,
good idea.
$50 gift card to go eat out together, something they can do together. So,
right, man, we giving gift ideas to these people out here too.
Yeah, but it would have to be.
If you have some type of relationship with them.
Yeah, like I would have
you
to
built
know
some type of relationship.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If I've been in your home and you've made me feel welcome,
right,
and all that stuff, okay, yeah, cool. But I don't believe in, like, I'm not gonna get the parents a gift in regards to trying to get them to like me.
For sure.
That's what was about to be my next question. Like, what if they know you're a part of their, son or daughter's life, but they've never physically met you yet? Do you still just get them something even though they know you're there? You've been there for months. Y'all just haven't had a chance to, sit down and conversate and talk to each other. But would you still get them a gift? Because like you said, you've been talking since October. October. You just haven't met the parents. So
again, it's built on a relationship for me. I mean, it's different with the kids. Like, even if, now this is the thing. If I haven't met your kids, there's probably a reason why I haven't met your children. So I'm probably not going to give them a gift, because they're going to be like, well, who's this from? You know what I mean? I don't want to just do it. Like, if we're not to the point where I've actually met them, I may not get them something because I guess we ain't there yet.
Gotcha.
So
Tasha said, I'm accepting all gifts.
All right, let me just say this. While we having this conversation, why don't y'all get y'all significant other to jump up on this
conversation,
on this Facebook Live, let's see if the conversation changes a little bit.
So yeah, what Jarvis just said. So go ahead, everybody who's watching right now, go and hit that share button or tag your significant other in this conversation, and let's see what they got to say about this as well. Because I want.
They significant other might not want to see some of their comments on that.
It's Christmas show might end up breaking up a couple couples before Christmas next week.
We ain't trying to do that.
We ain't trying to do it, but like Aisha said, don't take that negativity home. But speaking of Christmas, Jarvis was talking about it earlier as far as not being real big on gifts and things of that nature. So is Christmas a big holiday for you and your family, Jarvis?
Yeah, because of the kids.
Do Kareem's really so
Yeah, because of the kids. This ninja.
That's Ninja Blender.
This Ninja Blender. But yeah, I mean, because of the kids.
Tasha said he at work. I'm gonna speak for him and others. Tasha Ransom or Tasha Mitchell. I'm sorry.
But yeah, for the kids and everything, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we like to kind of do stuff for the kids, and then just the whole vibe of not necessarily like Christmas, but just like the holidays.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with me being a school teacher now, I got time off. Mm-hmm. So, being able to sit up and watch holiday movies, Christmas movies, with popcorn and some hot chocolate or something like that. And and then typically we usually travel, like we'll go visit my younger brother in out in LA. Or something like that.
I went to Jamaica one year.
Yeah, we did go to Jamaica one day.
Jarvis, it was a whole group of us.
Yeah.
And they have no luggage. But anyway, that's another story.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess you could say this time of the year, anywhere from about Thanksgiving, well, really, I guess Halloween.
Right.
Halloween.
That's why I keep going back to October.
Yeah. It's like, it's a good time. You know what I'm saying? So we look forward to the movies and all that.
What about you,
Christmas is big for me. I love Christmas.
because you
hear that, DJ? You better get to.
Anyway,
throwing out that bread.
Whatever. Christmas is big for me. I mean, I guess Christmas has always been big in our family. Like that's just what my aunts and them. You know, one thing I never understood. My aunt is a big gift giver. I'm talking about. But shoot, 90% of the toys we ain't get to open. Like we unwrapped them and they got set in the closet until we had a good day. We got on punishment.
So that was bad.
But not, man. Listen,
Bad
none of that. But then I started doing that. Stop it. For my kids, and I can remember my oldest daughter, y'all, and she probably gonna say something. She's 26 now. But I remember one year she had to be 7. Devin, my son wasn't born. So no, she was 5. I'm young. I'm a young mom. I'm 20. I'm trying to get everything I can.
Right.
I'm not lying. She opened 106 gifts, y'all.
God,
and you know what she said to me?
Y'all adopted?
Listen, I said, that was a long time ago. And she said,
Sheesh.
Is that it? I said, oh, that's when it hit me. She don't appreciate this stuff. All she's doing is just seeing, just open. So, you know, for a mother, I just loved having all the stuff around the tree, seeing their eyes light up and stuff like that. It's always just, for me, it's just seeing people's reactions when I get them things because they probably don't think I've paid attention or things that they maybe wouldn't expect, you know. I mean, I don't know, like I love, and it's not just about the gifts though. It seems like that for whatever reason around Christmas time, people put their differences together. Put their differences aside, come together, families there, even if it's just for that day. It feels good just to have that, like you said, laying around, smoking, watching movies, you know, just doing things that you wouldn't normally do. I mean, how many other times you don't get your man in a onesie? You know what I'm saying?
That's back to Fifi's comment about the family pajama pics. But yeah, I'm right there with y'all, man. For me, Christmas is huge, especially while my kids are still kids. You know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna lose its significance as they get a little bit older, but I'm right there with you because
why does it have to?
Because I feel like they're not going to be as into it when they get older.
Mom's comment on, bro, before she gets you.
Who?
Better put mom's comment on where she gets you, bro.
Oh, what my mom was saying. Hold on, let me get Miss Phyllis up here. I'm sorry, I love Christmas because family comes together with love.
I know that's right, Miss Phyllis.
Yeah, Miss Phyllis. But thank you, Jarvis. Hope I get a gift for that. But but no, I'm right there with you. And while she's watching, it was a Christmas I remember very vividly. I don't know how old I was, but Ninja Turtle cartoons was real big at the time in elementary school. And I remember waking up and we had this chair. And it was filled with every single Ninja Turtle character ever, bro. And that was the best Christmas I ever had. And I want to give my kids that type of Christmas to where when they're adults, they can get together with their brothers. So like, hey, remember that time Dad got whoop for us? So that's why Christmas means a lot to me because growing up, that's what my parents did for me. And I just want to pass that along to my kids and have them have that same
memories, man. Like you said, just be able to go back and then pass it on to your children and look back.
Yeah. So Christmas, and then like you said, for one day, family's family. Mm-hmm. All that old bull-ish about this person stole this person's money, or this person got this problem. We over at such and such's house. Everybody come through, even if you don't even stay. Yeah. You still pull up. Hey, what's up, everybody? You know what I'm saying? Whoop, whoop. Say what's up to everybody, and then you dip out. So at least you get to see everybody. And it's like you said, it's not like Memorial Day or Labor Day or 4th of July where people may not show up. Yeah. Christmas is that
in Miami or Atlanta there that time.
Yeah, so they ain't really trying to show up, but
Well, let me ask y'all this when it comes to this real quick. So for me, for Christmas, because I wasn't raised with my mom or my dad, right? Okay. So I had all my aunts. Mm-hmm. So for me, I couldn't just get one aunt something. Yeah. I had to get all the aunts something. Mm-hmm. So I'm everybody in the family. So every year for Christmas, I'm not lying. I probably shop for 25, 30 people. And it depends on, I say at least 25 people. And that's, I got probably like 8 guys.
26, 27.
No, sir. Y'all see what I said? Instead of gifts, I'm giving my opinion.
But I thought you loved giving gifts, though.
I do.
Okay, so
to the people I love.
I want a Ninja blender.
So, you know what? I got an extra one at the spot.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
For real.
Yeah,
for real. I mean, and even if it's nothing big, and that's the thing for people, but I know some people that's just like, look, man, I'm getting my mom's, my girl, my kids, that's it. They don't do the aunties and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But for me, I always did that because so everybody else, my other cousins or whatever, like Christmas is huge when it comes to them. Sometimes I'll be looking at them like, Man, y'all. Who says?
That's Tasha, my bad. Tasha, she said exactly, Tina. I think as parents, we just enjoy seeing our kids' reactions because my kid have always been spoiled, but we spend thousands of dollars on gifts and they go play with cardboard boxes and clothes hangers. Used to really piss me off.
Nah, but that's really how it is. And like, for me, like I get to thinking like that. Like, and I probably shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, at that time, because it was probably some stuff for me as a kid, but actually, I think it's a little different. I think we value things a little more as kids, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of times, like our parents really didn't. Like I remember one Christmas, if I'm not mistaken, I think like me and my two brothers, we just got a Nintendo. Like that's for everybody, like all three of us.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, and then maybe a pair of pajamas and some socks.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the Nintendo was the gift that was for all three of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember like how happy we was just at that, and we played that thing to death. Like we played that thing so much, like even within the year, you know how like with the Nintendo when you stick the game in and it wouldn't work and you had to keep pressing.
You gotta blow it.
Yeah.
Blow it. So my older brother one time, like we was getting so frustrated because we was trying to play. I think we was trying to play Zelda. And we kept trying to play. And my older brother, he got frustrated, so he went and got some Kool-Aid and poured it in the game and then poured it in the Nintendo, thinking it was gonna make it work. Man, that thing, man, we was like 7 months in.
Where did you
like
get the Kool-Aid idea from, though?
I don't know. But we were 7 months in. My parents was like, bruh, sorry for y'all. Y'all ain't getting
That's it.
So we had to wait like 5 more months until Christmas came again, and we finally got another one. But we played it like my parents got their money's worth, right?
Yeah.
But kids nowadays, like they'll get an iPad, be wanting an iPad, get an iPad, leave it on the ground, step on it, drop it, oops. And like, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
They don't
like,
value.
Yeah, they just don't value it as much.
Because they think it just comes and goes.
And maybe that's our fault. You know what I'm saying?
It is a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? We give them a lot, but at the same time, it's like that. I guess we could take away that one little moment of happiness that we see on their face during Christmas, and maybe that's okay for us. But I cringe every time I see it. Like I know if my son will be like, I want this, or my daughter be like, I want this, and in the back of my head, I'm like, man, you want that for 30 minutes?
Yeah,
you want that for 30 minutes? I know you want this for 30 minutes,
but you're gonna get it anyway.
I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna just be like battling myself.
Yep.
But
it's man. And to piggyback off of what you said, I think it's more because there's so many things to get kids versus when we was growing up. It was typically one big item that came out, whether it was the Nintendo 64, the regular PlayStation, the regular Xbox. So it was one big thing that came out. But now you got,
man, I wanted a starter coat.
Starter coat.
Everybody come back to school, you got your starter coat.
Our Jordans, of course, but I mean, Jordans is still big. But at the point, it was still maybe one or two big items out there. But now, like you said, you got iPhones, iPads, AirPods, every kind of, gaming console out there.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So
a lot of different things that they can.
Yeah, so they don't place a lot of value because there's so many different things for them versus us. We got one thing, and like you said, we played with that thing till the wheels fell off. That was the one thing that we really, really wanted, and we really got.
The only thing we're gonna get for
and
the
we
rest
might
of the
get
year.
the only thing that you get. And like you said, we are part of the problem. We spoil our kids because we want our kids to have so much, and the old adjective of we want our kids to more have than what we had. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost a catch-22. Are we crippling them a little bit?
I mean, I feel like, and I say this, I feel like that every black child should be spoiled, just not spoiled rotten.
Okay, that's true.
I feel like there's nothing wrong with spoiling kids.
Spoiling it as long as it's deserved.
Yeah, and as long as you're not going, listen, don't not pay your electric bill.
Yeah, just
to buy your kids something.
Yeah.
And then you sitting there without no lights on. Like that doesn't make any sense.
I'm up there. No, that's just the topics. That ain't comments.
That doesn't make any sense. So that prioritize.
Yeah,
and that's even in a relationship. Don't go out here and go broke, spending on your significant other, trying to do things for them, and you struggling to pay bills or running up your credit cards. You know what I'm saying? Just to do something for them, and you ain't got no savings.
I'm just thinking about you do that, you know what I'm saying? As a woman, I want to know how that would make you feel if you put a bill to the side to get this man X gift, and then a month later you find out he cheated on you or something. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's gonna hurt because he cheated on me, but if I did it, it's because I really want to do it. So it ain't gonna take away. I mean, of course you're gonna be mad. Like, you love kissing cars. I'm gonna tell y'all what. Somebody go listen, y'all.
Jeez, because I don't know, man. That's rough. I don't know. How would you do something like that, Joe? You spending a big gift on a woman and you find out she's talking to or has been talking to another dude on the side. Like, how would you feel after that big gift?
Did she reciprocate the big gift?
So you good as long as the gifts match up.
Material, you can get back time.
Yeah, I mean, I think I kind of feel like Tina on that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because at that very given moment, like it just was what it was.
Yeah,
like this is how I felt.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
How you gonna be more about a gift than be mad about you gave yourself up to them and they, you know?
Yeah. I think.
Not you. Just talking about these.
I mean, I'm a
huzzies out here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think a lot of that stuff too. Like, I don't know who this is.
That's Tasha's comment right there.
Okay, so Tasha said everything costs an arm and a leg. Kids these days are just spoiled, but we just want them to have what we didn't. So for that, I could just say like, yeah, because and I don't know about anybody else how they look at it like that, but I always think back to like it might be very petty, but I always think back to a very moment when like I didn't have something and I just yearned for that, and other kids had it. And then I think like, nah, I got to do for my kid because I don't want him to feel how I felt at that very moment.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So I think like that all the time, and it may not be right, but man, I'm gonna be honest with you though, man. Both the kids are not like big material, and it's so good, and like we don't make it like that. Well, let me just say, not big material people, as in like wanting clothes, shoes. So like my son. He's never asked for a pair of Jordans. You know what I'm saying? When he was like a little kid, I got him some Jordans, but I seen like he really didn't care. So I was like, all right, well, let me just, you know, and then we would go to a store and he might pick out, like we may go to a store. Let's say I take him to the Nike outlet or something, right? He may pick out a pair of like $40 shoes and be like, Daddy, I want these. Like these are the ones. And I'm like, at first I'm like, nah, you know, son, I want you to get these Jordans.
That's because that's what we want.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, you know what?
Okay.
Get them shoes. They're a lot cheaper, and this is what you want.
And it ain't even about the fact that you can't afford it. That's just not what he's not into when you're not gonna force it. Because what are we really doing it for?
Yep.
Other people. If we really don't want it and we doing it anyway, we doing it to impress other people. And that's not how we want our kids to be.
You say, tell them, George, go face it. Don't grab two of them things. Don't grab two of them.
Get the black and white pair.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I was having this conversation with Pete Adams. This was like a year ago. We were talking about just Jordans and stuff. And he was like, bro, we buy Jordans for our kids and they don't even know who Jordan is.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't know who Jordan is.
The 7, 8, 9, 10, they don't know who Jordan is. They know LeBron, KD, no.
Okay.
They don't really know who Jordan is and the significance he had on the game.
But they know what the shoes are.
But they know the shoes are, and we buy the shoes because we want them to have them shoes. You know what I'm saying? Not because they like, ooh, I want them Jordan. It's because we started buying them Jordans from the get-go because we wanted them to have them. So now that's all they know.
They feel like you got to keep it up.
You got to keep it up now.
And I'm just not even big. Like, I'm just not big on like too much material stuff anyways. Like, so for instance, right now, I'm going to show y'all right now. Somebody next to me got on like $200 pair of shoes, but I just got on some Chucks, man. I'm good with Chucks.
I'm good with some Tina.
I'm good with some Chucks. I'm good with some Chucks.
Listen, the 1s and the 11s. Anybody want to, you know, I stay in the J's.
I do love me some 1s, though. I do love me some 1s.
Listen, that's what I like. And
I love the 3s. The 3s are probably my favorite pair of Jordans.
But you know what?
What are Jordans?
Stop it. You know what? I've never been one to really
used to buy myself.
He's doing a 360 layup on the side. It was the ones I want. Give me them. Anybody watching, give me the Montel Jordans.
He want the Shaqs, guys.
No, don't give me the damn Shaqs.
Like
don't give me the damn Shaqs.
Hanging on the side of it.
Don't give me those. But man, before we get into the next topic, let me tell you about a dope opportunity to support your homie who's an artist Any donation amount and a few likes can get them a chance to have their song on the top streaming platforms, playlists, and more. And most importantly, they get educated on the industry, ownership, and marketing. Limited time to register. Follow Truth Recording and enter the contest. And as you see it, it's right there up on the screen. I'll put this up there as well. So make sure y'all go to Truth. Last topic of the day, you guys. I want to put it down here real quick. It's for the people, and Jarvis had hinted on this earlier. The saying you really don't want somebody to get you something really means that I better get you something anyways.
And if you don't get it, are you upset?
Yeah, that's because I think if you have that initial conversation, like, listen, like, don't get me, like, because I'll say, like,
but I tell really mean it though.
But if you saying don't get me nothing because you don't want to have to get something, it's the thing.
No. See, and in my mindset, I say this all the time, like, I don't want anyone to give me nothing. Like, I even tell my folks would be like, yeah, so this year we may only get the kid. I'm like, Mom, Dad, like, I'm good. I'm 30-something years old. I ain't gonna tell you how old I am. Well, some of y'all already know, but I'm gonna be like, but I tell them all the time, like, man, listen, whatever I want, I go get for myself.
Okay.
So, and then on top of that, like, I don't want people spending big amounts on me.
Okay.
Maybe that's my reverse mindset because I don't want to spend
big amounts on me.
But I will though. Like,
but you don't want to have to. You don't want to feel obligated because you said earlier that if a girl buy you a PS5 and you just went and got some Bath and Body Works, you're like, damn, I gotta make a
Ninja Blender.
The Ninja Blender.
That's better than Bath and
Okay,
Body Works.
But he said that if he does that, then whatever comes next big, he's got to go big. Like if it's a birthday.
Y'all might be broke up by then.
Well, that's
anyway,
true too.
So let me say to you this: from a person that's a giver, I don't like when somebody says, "Don't give me nothing." To me, it's kind of rude. Because let me get what I'm gonna get. For you to tell me that, like, it takes away from the joy of me doing something. To be like, man, I told you not to give me nothing. Like I want to be. Don't tell me not to get you nothing. And
not like I'm gonna be appreciative.
Listen, y'all. Y'all tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong when it's going into this. I think that come October before Christmas, don't be buying yourself stuff. That's just me because it's the holiday.
That's your time to put your list out.
I'm saying you don't buy yourself stuff because, or if it's right around your birthday, because I'm buying the things. I know what you like, so I'm buying. So I don't want you buying things during that time because this is the time that I want to be buying you stuff.
Okay.
You feel me?
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But I don't want somebody to tell me, you know what? Don't give me nothing. Because when they tell me that, I'm automatically gonna think they telling me that because they don't want to buy me nothing. And I'm just being real. Like that's my thought process. Like.
But Tasha, she said, who we talking about? A significant other or family?
I think it's about
significant other. Yeah, family. Yeah, I don't give a damn about them.
Man, listen, the biggest surprise for me, like I think would be like, is if somebody was like, hey, yo, pack your bags, we going here or something like that. But hold on, let me just first say, I am very appreciative and grateful for any gift that I ever get.
Like.
No, it didn't sound like
No, I'm just saying as far as me being surprised, like if I would have, whoa. But
so we know now if you make that face, you front.
Yeah, right.
If somebody gets you something, you like, oh, whoa. That gift, he like a gift for real.
Nah, like I would be like very appreciative, like even if my girl were to like open up, like if she wrote a handwritten letter, like
that'd be dope.
That would be like so, like that would touch me more than something anybody could buy. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, like y'all said, like it comes from the
But that goes back to your words of affirmation too.
Yeah.
So I ain't saying. Listen, they ain't got to worry about me saying that. I ain't gonna say don't buy me nothing.
Let me get him a gift. We have a problem. That comes from Tasha. That's Tasha's comment right there. Yeah, she's wild.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that to somebody. I don't want to take that joy away from somebody. Not because I expect something, but I'm not gonna take that away from somebody. Be like, you know what, Christmas, please don't buy me nothing. Like I don't like when people say that because
they're like you, a giver. It makes them feel good to give.
Yes,
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, so when you say that to me, it's like, what if I already bought you something? Then it'd be like, damn, like I told you not to buy me nothing. Then instead of just being like, wow, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna always say that. Like I'm not.
But I'm just saying, like, then that makes them feel guilty because they thinking, well, I told her not to buy me nothing, so I ain't gonna buy nothing. And then she do it. Then they sit down, and it takes away from the whole thing.
It kind of be frustrating a little bit.
Yeah.
Because once you give that person the gift, it's like, damn,
thought I told you not to
give me nothing. And depending on what your relationship is, he may or she may or may not have gotten you something as well. But now it's like, shit, I told you not to get me nothing. I really didn't want anything. Yeah. And now she's thinking, well, this mother don't appreciate what I just got from him. Like, I spent X amount, I put thought into it. And now it's like, well, here, I got you this before you even said anything. So now we arguing on Christmas. We arguing about why you got me something for Christmas.
When I told you not
to give me something for Christmas. So,
see, but I'm petty though, because even if somebody were to tell me don't get them something, I'm gonna get them something.
Yeah.
But it's just you take away from the feeling of, he told me not to get nothing now.
Yeah,
what if I done spent XYZ? He gonna be looking at me crazy. He told me not to get nothing. I done bought a PS5.
And like he said, what if it had gotten to a point where you already signed, sealed, delivered the gift, and what if it came from somewhere that you can't return it?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now you done spent something that he done talked about all the way back in July. You done found the gift, and he gonna love this.
Yeah.
And he's like, baby, you really ain't gotta give me nothing. She's like, no, really, you really. So now,
babe, please don't give me. Please don't give me.
so now you done spent $200-300 getting this gift from Japan, and it's about to come in, and he done told you not to get him something.
So just for future reference, don't say that.
But I think like, well, I can't speak for all guys. For me, I speak that way just because, like, one, like I said, like, I don't want people spending a large sum of money on me. Mm-hmm. Like, I'd rather, like, I feel like, like even with my girl, like she could do so much more for, herself or, something. I mean, and I know, we're going to take care of each other. We're going to make sure we're good. But at the same time, like I'm not really yearning for like anything material wise, although I'm grateful for anything I get, but I'm not yearning for it. So like, could I do without it? Yeah.
And see, I'm the same way, Jarvis, is that there's really not nothing that I really want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if I tell a lady I really don't want anything, it's because there's nothing I really want. Yeah. But if there is like a Apple Watch, something, I do like Apple Watch, or a cologne or something like that. I do like, but if there's nothing I really want.
But it may be, yeah. Like I could tell you right now, like I don't really want nothing. But then I go to Walmart when I leave here at the mall, and I can be like, oh, damn, it's fresh. I'm like, I can like that.
Yeah. Or my thing is, anything that I want, that I really want, if I can, buy myself or whatever, majority of the time. But sometimes I won't buy it for myself because I'm too busy wanting it. I feel bad, guilty. I just got to the point in the last few years where I really spend money on myself like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like
I used to just always do. Yeah, I used to always do for everybody else, and I would go without, but it didn't make me sad. So it feels better. And some people be like, man, I know she ain't gonna buy it for herself, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy it for her because she ain't gonna spend that money on herself. It's not that I can't get it for myself, but it does feel good when it comes from somebody else or your significant other.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they know you're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
So
now I was just sitting there thinking, I forgot what movie it was on where somebody was same type of predicament, and it was like you have to let people do things for you because that's what makes them feel good. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It brings joy to them to bring happiness to you. You see what I'm saying?
You take that away from them. Kind of like somebody give you a compliment. Girl, your hair looks good. Nah, just say thank you.
Yeah.
See.
My hair do look good today, though, y'all.
See, that's why it's good that we have those conversations because for me, like, like that just, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I said
light in my head.
That's why I said when she was talking, I was like,
someone else feels good. Mm-hmm. So okay.
You take that joy away from people.
Yeah.
So even though internally we're really, because I feel the same way, we're like, damn, I really, but it's like, okay, you can, is there anything you want? No, that's okay. Just surprise me. Yeah. So therefore, whatever you get, you're going to be appreciative, even though you really didn't want anything. Now you put the onus on her to just get you something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like she said, it makes sense. So I get it.
Because I also look at it like, I never looked at it that way. I looked at it more like, you don't get me nothing, but I'm gonna get you something for you to be happy.
But that's ironic though.
Yeah. But
because it makes you feel good giving her something.
It makes me feel good giving her something. And I get a kick off of seeing the smile on her face.
Yeah.
But you taking that same joy away from
but it took for me to really just hear that for real.
Yeah, and that's why I say the shit just
really
clicked for me too. Like, damn, it makes somebody else feel good to get me something. But at the same time, that's the type of person I am. I want to give somebody something to make them feel good.
Yeah.
So that's the crazy thing about it. Tina out here educating folks. Look at you.
I try.
Teach Tina.
I try to do a little bit somebody.
Teach
But at the end of the day, y'all, it's not about the money.
No.
Not for me anyway. It's always about the thought. And as you get older, you'll realize that it's all about the thought.
By thought, she means THOT. It's all about your thought.
The thought and effort put behind the gift. You know.
Yeah.
So I mean, anybody can go out and that don't mean that I ain't gonna accept the Louis Vuitton because I do love them.
Hint, hint.
But I'm just saying.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, what?
I'm just saying, you know, somebody watching, throw you Louis Vuitton. I throw me Louis Vuitton. I throw Jarvis a Louis
Some
Vuitton.
J's.
You know,
Or a firearm. I like guns too, y'all.
They about to sit over. She said,
I do. We'll talk about that next time, though.
We'll talk about. Hey, Kayla, that story that she was telling earlier about the 106 gifts, was that true? Was it a true story?
From what I know, she said it's true. I don't remember, but
She said it, so it.
But remember when you said you just remember looking at all the gifts and was like, and then when she got done, she said, "Is that all?" I said,
You almost cussed your daughter.
What? But that's when it clicked to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Before we get out of here,
I do have one thing.
Go ahead. No. I was going to talk. Maybe it's the same thing.
No, well, I'm just saying. I've heard of situations where sometimes it does make the man, like if a woman is able to financially do a little bit more for the man, or that's just what she does, and he wants to, but maybe not there, have the finances, does that kind of take away from him, or does that make him feel like the man,
like pride, ego?
Yeah, pride. Does it hurt the pride? Even though you're doing all that you can, does it hurt your pride that a woman may be doing just a little bit more? But even though she don't care, because it's like, it's not about the money for her. It's because I do it because I can and because I want to. I feel it.
Right.
Do you feel like that does something? Because you wish you could do those things, but financially wise, it's not the smartest thing for you to do. So is that a pride thing?
I think naturally, right? If you get in a relationship with someone, right, like y'all should be on the same page, on the same level. So
what do you mean?
Like not from a financial standpoint, right? But you have to be compatible in the sense of like you have to know your significant other. Like you have to know if that's going to become an issue, right? So you know that if you're a person that keeps bringing up, well, I make more money, okay, you're not for me. Right?
No, not even bringing it up. I'm talking about the gift.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it kind of all ties in, right? Because that's going to be the type of person when y'all do something like that, there's going to be an issue where, you know what I'm saying? And then you have to know, like, you know, certain things that, like, I feel like if somebody's just like super, like, just all in the material things, this and this, and the other person is just really more chill and like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you could be into something, but not feeling like you have to, like,
what if y'all both on the same page? Y'all both like the same things, but it's just a situation where financially wise, she may be able to do a little bit more as far as the money spent, and not that you don't want to.
Then it's understood.
But I'm saying, as a man, does that?
I'm gonna be honest.
Because I feel like
it would hurt the pride.
I've had somebody, you know, I've had conversations
because, you know, Jarvis, I feel like you're gonna want to do a lot for her because you feel like she deserves that. You know what I'm saying? So if she does X gift and it's an expensive gift and you do what you can for her, it's gonna hurt a little bit. I feel like it's gonna hurt your pride a little bit because it's like, damn, I wish I could, you know, have gotten her that whatever gift she was talking about in July that cost X amount of dollars, but I
can't afford it. But she got me.
She went ahead and got me these red. It's like, damn, man.
But I also think it depends on her reaction to what you got her. Right.
Okay, that's
because
fair.
What you got her, you know, let's say she gets you the PS5, $500. You got her the pair of Jordans she wanted, $200, $250. Those ain't comparable, but that's what she really wanted.
Yeah, okay.
Right. You just wanted the PS5 that was $500. I think.
But see, that's different though, because that's a
Right.
situation where you're telling each other what you want.
Yes.
But if you didn't have that discussion about
Right.
what each other wants, and
Or you just knew she wanted.
and she just know that you wanted X gift, and you know it was an expensive gift because she heard you talking about it with your boys one day or something. So she went ahead and got it, and you got her something that she thinks that she would like. Yeah, she's gonna be happy that you paid attention and got something that she want, but it might not be comparable to what she got you, and then you're gonna be feeling bad, like damn. I really, really wish I could have got her that.
I'm gonna make her feel bad. Dang, why you get that?
See, y'all
flip it on.
Why'd
you even do that?
Stop that. Y'all gotta stop that.
Nah, I get what you're saying, and I think that like, I think right, men are very prideful.
Of course, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So I do think that like it would probably make me think like, damn.
That's my question.
But it's probably gonna also make you go a little bit harder for her for the next gift occasion, whether it be a birthday or anniversary or something like
I'm
that.
gonna try to spin it on the spot, Q. Yeah, I got you these Jordans, but we also going to Cincinnati tomorrow. And
we also going to Simpsonville for these outlets.
And
Top Golf, and we're gonna hit the outlet too.
Listen, he gonna go ahead and apply for that credit card real quick.
Let's get to this comment real quick for Tasha before we get out of here. She said, I'd be happy with a gift basket. It's the thought behind it. Doing that you were thinking about me, trying to make me happy would make me happy.
But what would need to go in that gift basket,
Yeah,
Tasha?
yeah. What's in that gift bag? What if it ain't nothing in there but some, some socks, some batteries, and a fire stick?
What she need batteries?
I mean,
If she need batteries, she don't need you.
Hey, some women still.
Well, that's true. You know what? Yeah. Okay. I feel you.
They still do that. You can bring it into the occasion. But anyways, we appreciate everybody who tuned in today. For everybody who's still watching right now, please take 5 seconds, hit that share button real quick one time for us, and also tag somebody that you think might want to watch the show, follow the page. Also, in the group page, we encourage everybody to post comments and get discussions going about whatever you want to have a discussion about. So make sure y'all post into that group page, because somebody told me today, I didn't know we could post in there. I thought it was just y'all. I'm like, no, that group page, he said, she said group page is open to everybody to post, as long as you ain't, on some old spam stuff and pyramid type of stuff. But anyways, Theodore, you got something you want to say before we get out of here?
I just want to shout out little niece right here, man. Hold on, what is she, 4?
Yeah, she's 4.
4 years old, man. You barely heard her, man. That's crazy.
I know it.
Man, ice cream will do it every time.
I'm proud
I'm proud of
And
you.
the phone.
Yes.
Yeah, the phone.
The phone and ice cream. They got a 4-year-old in here for an hour and 15 minutes, pretty much. Halfway quiet. I don't know if y'all ever heard her or not, but
Shout out to Lena.
but real talk, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in as always. Check us out next week. Next Thursday is
It's Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve.
So we might have to do a show. We'll talk about it. We'll see what day works best for
So
everybody.
maybe one day next week, maybe a Wednesday or something. We'll see what we can get going. But
Did you want this?
damn, I just noticed that though.
He does this every week.
Did you want this?
Every week.
Thirsty.
But yeah, so that's it, guys. I appreciate y'all, Chrissy.
As y'all know, what I always say,
You better not
Cute.
mess it up this week.
stop it.
I'm sorry, I didn't go put it down. I left something in there for you.
Live it like you love it, or leave it alone.
Your dog
It's
looking
the
at me
way
like
it
she want
is.
to slip my throat.
Like,
though.
it's
Okay.
how I feel about it. So at the end of the day, man, we are happy back. It feels good to be back in touch,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
at the end of the day, I need to find my Instagram, because I'm gonna try to find me on Instagram, trying to get my followers up, y'all.
Hey, there it is.
And I don't know about heart.
You'll know
I
about
appreciate you, Q, man.
it. What I do?
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate
man.
you.
It's us.
You
Just
bring the
us.
flavor to the show.
Oh, now I bring the flavor,
You
but
bring
I'm,
the flavor.
I'm never the right hand person.
You the right hand woman.
I am
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, you always the right hand
The
woman. but
curvaceous.
The curvaceous, intelligent right hand woman.
There you go.
Girl,
Listen, y'all.
stop it.
They listen.
Look, she got close to the camera.
Listen,
Look at her, y'all.
Look.
Look.
I've tried something new, y'all.
Look at her.
Mm.
Nah, girl, it ain't nothing but an oat burn.
Look,
what he said.
Come to America.
So listen, follow me on Instagram at @IAM_Chrissy J. That's IAM_CRISSYJ. follow me, have your people follow me. I'm gonna start posting content on there, and actually, y'all, we're gonna start doing some skits. We'll talk about that on another.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have to put that. We'll talk about that on another.
Q gonna be twerking.
Am I? Oh, damn.
He didn't want to do the body out.
His twerking days is over. His hip don't move like it used to, bro. The thrust days is over. But anyways, yes, piggyback off of everything they just said. Make sure y'all tell everybody about this. Like you said, we back. We're gonna start doing shows every single week. I try to do shows every single week. So we need y'all to do us a favor. Hit that share button 50,000 times. We might have to, give, do lunch or something next week. The person who shares it, give them a $25 gift card to Chipotle or something like that.
I'm down with that.
Lunch on he said, she said.
Listen, man, we just want Lexington to be put on the map.
Yeah,
We want to support everybody.
yes.
If you love what we're doing, if you love our content, if you want to see us get bigger, like
Yes.
when we get put on, y'all get put on.
Man, what you said.
What I said.
What you said. And to piggyback off of her to help us get put on, send all donations to my Cash App. It's Q. Well, no, I'm just playing. But we're gonna get on the batter here. Like I said, we enjoyed everybody, kicking it with us for this whole hour and 15. Who said y'all are great, man? We appreciate that. Hold on, let me go. Let me see who said that.
I'm trying to see who said my crust was popping though.
Tasha.
Okay, girl.
Tasha said that. Natasha said we great. Appreciate the love,
Appreciate
Tasha.
it. Appreciate
Appreciate that. Tasha, I don't know if you have already, but go and hit that share button. Tag your
Y'all
husband.
tell Chrissy to get with the attire.
The
man.
attire, the fashion
How
attire.
selfish is that they
Yeah.
ain't even
Oh,
tell?
what's going on there, man?
Great show. Thank you. Who's that? Aisha, thank you for that as well. But we get ready to get on up out of here. Before we go, we want you to treat somebody how you want somebody to treat your mama. And we out of here. And mama, thank you for watching today.
Peace.
Holla.